When I heard that I will be auditioning for a movie which was being directed by Gautham sir, I first did not believe that, of course. Mammootty company was looking for a heroine for this movie. And,
I heard there was another choices also.
Yeah, there were a lot of choices, but they then later on decided that there should be a fresh face to cast in the movie.
What was that first instinct you got into your head when you saw him? GVM, because for me and all, ninjukul pay when all will come background.
Today I'm meeting sir, I have to ask this question, probably I have to ask him how he's doing and all that. You go in front of him, I forget everything, like what should I say, like he comes on the scene and then he just says everything and then I forget my line and he says my line also, like this is what your line is, like how do you do sir, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Initially during audition is when I heard the character for the first time. And literally my reaction was, oh my god, like this is what is happening in the climax, Oh shit, like what is this, what do I do now, like how do I pull this off? But the hardest part was like the scream, because everybody was telling me, you scream and go at him, like voice is not coming, my voice isn't coming, like this is how I would fight.
Which in Varnamayalam, which character you want to play? I mean,
I want to play Samira Reddy's character.
Hi, Namaskaram, this is Sneha and this is On Screen with me. Especially ladies, we have fantasies in a cinema, a representation different. That's Gautham Vasudev Menon movies. So, movies difference it is always the beauty he brings on for his, that heroine characters, leads in our beauty. Angane, ipa recent Malayalam movie, the beauty is sitting in front of me right now. Hi Sushmitha.
Hi.
So how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am great. You understood what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been few, before the movie, when you were doing the promotions and all, you could understand Malayalam now, right?
Yeah, I can understand.
You can understand.
Yes.
You can speak.
Korchi, but I.
So sweet. Okay, so let me start with two big things. Okay. The recent movie and which in that is the big deals we have. Okay. One is our own Mammootty.
Yeah.
Second one is of course Gautham Vasudev Menon. So as I said, it has always been, like how is the women in the lead characters will always be, not only leads, everyone will be portrayed very beautifully. So what was that first? I know you came through audition only, no?
Yeah.
So how was the audition? I can ask that, right?
Yeah.
How was the audition?
It's actually a funny story. So when I heard that I will be auditioning for a movie which was being directed by Gautham sir, like I first did not believe that, of course, and then I was
don't do that with me now.
And then they sent me a paragraph, like a small paragraph,
Malayalam
paragraph, and they sent me a voice note of how it has to be pronounced and all that. And so all night I by-hearted it by saying it while I was taking bath, while I was getting ready, like in the airport, everywhere. So on the day, like I met Gautham sir.
Don't tell me you forgot the lines in front of you.
I did.
Okay.
So sir was doing the lines with me, like in the scene and during the audition, and I got like extremely scared and I forgot all my lines, and and he was like trying to help me out and giving me the pronunciation right.
So
and
how
everything.
was he? Like he's like done a lot of movies and all. So what was that first instinct you got into your head when you saw him? GVM, because for me and all, ninjukul pay when all will come background. For you, how was it like?
He was very serious the first day that we met, and like I think most of the times, I think 80% of the times I've seen him, he's extremely focused and serious.
He's patient.
Oh yeah, very, very patient, because I could not get my pronunciations right most of the times. So he was extremely patient with like everything, all my takes, even if I had to go for a retake or if I'm doing a mistake, he'll patiently explain and do it. Yeah.
Okay. So we all see it as like a different thing, you know. One is Gautham sir, of course. Second thing is Mamuka. For us, it's like, you know, always we see him nowadays in the interviews and all, how we see is like, okay, he's doing something, you know, very funny things or something. So, but there are talks that he's very serious also. When I was doing an interview with Rajvi Shetty, I asked him the same question, how is he? So he had a different perspective because he was already in, you know, he was doing a villain character, you know, opposite to Mamuka. But for you, means it is not like that. But you were like, you know, how is he, you know, is he like that different funny character nowadays, or he's like a serious guy?
He's funny on set for sure.
Okay.
And but then he's also at times serious because sometimes I go, okay, like today I'm meeting sir, I have to ask this question, or probably I have to ask him how he's doing and all that. You go in front of him, I forget everything. Like, what should I say? What should I ask?
What is the first shot? Do you remember the first one?
I do.
Okay.
So it was like, so before that shot, we of course didn't want to waste his time. So me and Gautham sir like rehearsed it like many times, and then like he comes on the scene and then he just says everything, and then I forget my line and he says my line also, like, you know, this is what your line is, like, how do you do, sir? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was like very surprised, and then yeah, that was the most scariest part, I think, acting with him, because I had to do my best because he's already the best. Yeah.
Also, there are, I have heard somewhere that he always, you know, Mamuka and Mohanlal, Laletan also, both of them, okay, both of them just will be by-hearting the whole script. They'll be spontaneous at the right moment, and they can change, and they give advices, and they'll just say more than Laletan. I mean, Mohanlal, Mamuka is the one who just say advices maybe on the straight face.
Okay.
Like, this is the truth, this is the reality.
Okay.
Is there something that he have told you, I mean, while shooting? I think more than a month you have shot for the movie, right?
Yeah, while shooting, I think the climax was like the hardest part.
Okay.
So we had to collaborate a bit in order to get it right, like, you know, both of us. So there he was giving me all the advices, how.
What is one of the advice he gave you?
One, I think, one would be like, relax, just say whatever comes to your mind. It's okay. Like, even if you get it wrong, it can be dubbed or it can be altered. So don't worry. So it was more like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where was the shoot and all? It's completely
In Cochin. Yeah.
Cochin it was.
Yeah.
So can I ask you if you have explored Kerala?
Yeah, I have, because all my college days and all vacations we used to go to Kerala only.
Okay.
And my mother is actually partly from Palakkad.
Okay.
So we have gone there, and I've gone to Guruvayur. Wayanad was like the most common
It's a
location.
spot, no?
Yeah. and Cochin also.
Cochin, is this the first time, or have you?
I've been there before.
Okay. Now, in between the shoots and all, have you visited somewhere? Just, you know, the memories and all. You have gone somewhere like that.
I explore temples a lot, so I just love Kerala temples. So we used to stay near Ernakulam. I think the temples in and around that location I have covered.
Okay.
I've gone to the beach, and yeah.
Fort Cochin,
Fort Cochin,
Kumblangi, and all those places. Have you
I
heard
think
of?
I've gone to Fort Kochi only.
Okay.
So
You've
other
been
places
there.
I haven't covered. So there were like many museums nearby. So all those
Exactly
things
where in
possible.
Kochi was the shoot and all?
Ernakulam.
Is it completely in and out, or completely in one place?
It happened in Ernakulam mostly, and Fort Kochi was somewhat like close by to the location that we were shooting in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to, you know, the movie actually, when we are coming into the movie, I would like to say is that the thread which it was, you know, from a small thing, it just cracked onto a big mystery and all, right? It's just a purse was just missing and it just cracked on. So in the initial first half and all, we could see the Mamuka's small kuti funny things, funny moments, you know. In that Gokul was also there. So I think you had with, you know, Gokul was there, no?
Gokul was there in few scenes, but
Yeah,
we don't
few
have
scenes.
direct interactions
Okay.
anywhere. Yeah.
So how was he?
He is calmest person of the set, and he talks extremely less, and you have to probe him and like keep
You'll be like,
ask,
hi.
hi. Yeah,
That's
that's all.
it.
He answers to the question.
That's
Yeah.
it. Straight out straight. That's
Yeah.
it. Super, super. Also, I'll just tell you a small story. I have already told her this thing, but still, I just wanted to pretend in front of the camera that how I saw her first.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. You told me.
So there was one editor in my office where he was showing me last year, not with all these movies and all. Last year he was just scrolling through Instagram. He saw a reel, where she was wearing a sari, and she was all that the beauty of the hair, the smile, the sari, the retro music and all that, and all slow motion walking and all those beauty shots basically. So he showed me and like, see how beautiful she is. Okay, and I was like, yeah, she's beautiful, good smile, very nice smile and all. And I used to follow. He's like, oh, you have to follow all these, she's a very good, she wears good saris and all, all those things. And she brings all the old songs and, all those things and all. So I was like, oh, nice. Then after a year, okay, after a year, you are doing a movie with Mammootty in Malayalam, okay. I was like, I thought she was a Kannadiga. But how did it come to, all of a sudden you are coming and now you're sitting in front of me also. So, how was I heard that it was a reference which happened, for the movie. So, how was the before movies and all? What was the status before this movie, and what do you feel like after the movie?
So I think Instagram was a phase, so even before the Instagram thing happened, I was part of movies, TV soaps and all that.
You've done two
Kannada
right?
movies.
Yeah.
So, and then I think it was around, I think one or 2 years ago, me and Biplab, who was my photographer, he wanted to explore a lot of retro reels and,
Good choice.
show
Good
women.
choice. Anyways, both of you.
Yeah. So and it just clicked. We did one reel and it reached a lot of people, and hence we started doing more and more and exploring how creative we can be in that. I think lucky for us and lucky for me also that reached a designer named Sameera Sanish, who works a lot in Malayalam industry, and I think even Mammootty sir, Mammootty company was looking for a heroine for this movie.
I heard there was another choices also.
Yeah, there were a lot of choices, but they then later on decided that there should be a fresh face to cast in the movie. And I think collectively, I mean, lucky for me, collectively everybody agreed on, casting me into the movie. And yeah, it was definitely
it was perfect for the character actually,
Okay.
You wearing all those sari. In the movie also, it is like that. It is like, but you're the character shows in a different way. When I met you in personal only, I understood. It's like an extreme character, but still, it was like, different character where you talk to, you only have dubbed for the movie, right?
Yeah, I have.
How was the dubbing? Let me ask you, because it might be tough, no? How was it?
Good question actually. What happened, so it was extremely difficult for me during the shoot because I had to learn the lines fresh.
Okay.
But then I thought dubbing is going to be very easy. I've already
Because
said
I
the
know,
lines.
right?
Yeah, I've already said the lines. Why is it so difficult? So first day we come, Gautham sir is there, I'm saying my lines and he's saying, no, it's not coming right. It's not coming right. I'm like, sir, I'm saying the exact same thing that you are telling me to, but it's not coming. And then one scene, I think 2 lines we had in that scene, and it took the whole day for us to do. And
One
I was like,
scene, 2 days?
Yeah, not 2 days, one whole day it took.
Okay.
Just 2 lines it was there.
Okay.
And then I was like, I almost gave up. And then sir was like, okay, we'll get you a language coach, okay? Do one thing, train with her for a week.
Okay.
So we got somebody named Asha Devi.
Okay.
So she is a dubbing artist herself and she teaches Malayalam. And with her help, I trained for 2-3 days, almost up to a week. She came to the dubbing studio also, helped me out. And later on
What was a dialogue which was difficult for you? Can you say it?
Can
you?
It is a word.
She remembers it now.
It is a word actually.
Okay, what is that word?
It's Verum.
Varum.
Yeah, in Tamil it is Varum, I think.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a little different in your language. And there was like all words that has la is extremely difficult.
Learn ra.
Ra.
Ra, no?
Ra.
So is there anything while shooting it was difficult for you to pronounce and
No, I knew that even if I do something, even if I say something wrong, I knew that it would be dubbed later on. So
Then it was fine.
I was pretty
Dubbing was the
chilled
difficult
out.
part, no?
Yeah, dubbing was the difficult part.
Yeah, but GVM or Gautham sir, no? For us, we have heard him all the Tamil in interviews and everything. But when it comes to Malayalam, no, it was, I don't know how. I think everyone must have felt it. Every Mallus, we feel so proud when he speaks Malayalam.
Yeah.
No, it is like a different feeling when he speaks very good Malayalam. No, some people doesn't know. Even in his name
I
also
didn't know.
Menon was
Yeah.
there. No one knows. You didn't know.
I didn't know myself. Yeah.
He was a Mallu.
No, I didn't know. Like I knew the Menon name, but then since all his work are in Tamil, so I wouldn't have guessed at all. And when he started speaking Malayalam, then I was also pleasantly surprised, like you did.
Yeah. So was it when it came to you, the movie call came to you? You heard it as a Malayalam movie or Gautham Vasudevan's movie? Like how was it?
Both Malayalam, Gautham Vasudev.
So how was it? What was your? Why he's doing?
Mine was also like that. But I also thought probably he would have like a language help or something like that. Like I know sir writes everything in like Tamil and then it gets translated to Malayalam.
But it is completely different.
This was quite a shocker because he himself was like correcting all the lines and then I realized, oh right, he has Menon in his name. He must be a Malu. Yeah.
So let me come to the movie. How was the Nandita character? How was there anything which you felt like pulling it off was difficult?
Initially during audition is when I heard the character for the first time, and literally my reaction was, oh my god, like this is what is happening in the climax, oh shit, like what is this, what do I do now, like how do I pull this off? But then I think one like amazing quality with Gautham sir is like he shows a couple of movements. And like I think I can't say much because people have to watch the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so he shows a lot of body movements.
He's like he just acts and show it. There are directors who does that. Does he do that?
So initially he lets us do ourselves first. He wants to see what we can pull off. So once that is done, if he finds like something needs correction, like he'll do it and show it. And I just love how he holds his body in front of the camera, like how he moves and all that. And because I am extremely still sometimes, so that was something that I could learn from him.
Oh, super. What is the one thing you learned from Mammootty sir?
Mammootty sir, like what can I say? It was more like a masterclass only because it doesn't feel at all. Like I don't know if they've said action. I don't know if he's acting.
I'm just looking at him.
He just comes and like he's so easy with it. Like maybe because he's done so much, just comes like extremely naturally. And like seeing this close is something like it's a masterclass.
Have you watched any movies of him before?
I have actually. So while growing up, I think I've never watched a Malayalam movie. Like his old movies are something that I have in my bucket list to watch.
Now I have
tick
to
off
watch
right now. Yeah. No. But in Tamil, I have watched like Kandu Kondin, and there was one more with Amala ma'am. I'm not getting the name. I'll tell you.
Which was it? No one remembers. Okay.
Okay, it's almost there. Okay, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
So, there were a couple of movies in Tamil. Like a big fan of his and...
but you have to watch a lot of Malayalam. I'll suggest you after, the camera is off.
Sir has having a winning streak right now, like ever since Kannur Squad and with CBI movies.
But not only 5, the first part, first and all is the series, it's a sequel.
Yeah, exactly.
So, which was Velletan and all, no? You have to watch those movies, that mass of, so when in this movie, he's a detective, right? So when he is a detective, when we are connecting it to old movies also, same Mammuka, but there are some difference. But here, that was a powerful thing there, you
Okay.
know. But here, he's trying to add on something funny. Maybe Gautham sir would have also thought that, okay, Mamukka can pull off those things also now, you know. Then means it's full action means full action. Full comedy means full comedy. If it's an emotional drama means emotional drama. It's like
Okay.
that. So, but here, that is why I kept on asking you, is there any funny things? Because I still remember that dialogue, which is still hitting on my head, Mamukka's dialogue. This is a small case for me. What is this case? I can pull it off very easily. Something like that, no?
Yeah.
Exact words, what he said was very nice, you know?
Right.
So I was thinking, you know, the difference which we can see nowadays and all those things. So you have to watch Mamukka's movies.
Yes.
And if these guys, you know, audience will also be suggesting you some in the
Yes,
comment section
please,
if they want.
please. Yeah, is there any must-watch movies? I watched his recent movies, all Brahmayugam, Kannur Squad, and
Brahmayugam, how did you like it?
Oh my God!
Right?
What was that like? Wow,
It was like
such a shocker
it was
for
like
sure.
he just nailed it.
Yeah, yeah.
His entry and all. I can't express it. That's just that feeling.
Wow.
Okay. Now, when we come into drama, all those things, no, you are a dancer. You know, we can see, and in the movie also, you are a dancer. You know, you dance. So, the choreography was done by
Brinda ma'am.
Brinda ma'am only.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was it? You know, the choreography, that Bharatanatyam thing. Are you still learning? You know, people love to see, because we see a different, you know, dancer kind of, you know, face and your smile and all those, the eyes and all those things.
Okay.
So, did you learn before, or are you still learning, or did you start learning now? All these questions in one.
So I've been learning like ever since my childhood. I think. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, no, so where do I start? Yeah, I'm still learning actually.
Okay.
And when I heard Brinda ma'am is choreographing, I was like extremely elated. Of course, like she's a legend.
Okay.
And but the problem was during the dance, she wanted a different. She does in a different style. Like it's more of, you know how Shobana ma'am does it. So it's more like that. And my dance class is mostly a very stiff form of dancing, and very stiff and crisp. So hers is more feminine and flexible
feminine.
and all that.
Like a Mohiniyattam kind of thing.
Yeah. So that was difficult to get initially, but I think the rehearsals I have done like the whole day. One whole day we had like with all the dancers. Like ma'am was also there. We rehearsed it one whole day, and yeah.
That is what. You still learn dance now?
Yes, I'm still learning from Rashmita Nair. She is also a Malayali.
Yeah, Nair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's my guru. I'm learning from her right now.
Okay, super. So you keep dancing, okay? Because we can see that, you know, that how do I say? I was telling her that I feel like some old Malayalam actresses and all, you know, feels familiar and similar to your face actually. So there will be movies which is coming on, you know, bringing back all those things, some stories like that. So you will be the perfect cast, or somebody cast and just
Please,
bring
some
her,
retro movie.
bring her all these things. No, definitely, I'm sure that you'll be having, you know, you have done it very beautifully, and the dubbing also, which I've said, it is very nice, and the dance is really nice. By the way.
Thank you so much.
Anyways, we'll have a small funny session, okay? Then I wanted to ask you something, which you really have to work on that, because that will be exclusive here.
Okay.
For Radio City.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to ask you, you know, you told me that it was not that much passion to come into movies. It just happened, you know. Even Sai Pallavi says the same thing. It just happened. In dance, she loves dance, but it just came onto like that. Okay. So here, what I wanted to ask you is that I'll just ask few actors' name. Okay. So Gautham Vasudev Menon, he have given lot of heroine characters. Okay. Which of the characters or what like of his heroines do you like to portray with these actors?
Okay.
Understood?
I have to match the actors
Yes,
with
match
Gautham
the
sir's
following
movie.
question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mammootty sir.
Mammootty sir. I think Yennai Arindal would be a nice match.
Okay. Mohanlal.
Oh, Mohanlal sir.
Come on, you can do it. You need a sip of coffee for this. If you need, you can have a sip of coffee also.
What do I give him? It's difficult.
She's thinking, she's processing.
Okay, probably Yennai Arindal only. I
Yeah.
want to see him as a cop.
Okay, Surya sir.
Surya sir, Varnamairam. I can't imagine any other cast apart from Surya sir for Varnamairam.
Okay, in Varnamairam, which character you want to play? I mean, if you are
I want to play Samira Reddy's character.
super, super. Vijay?
Vijay, probably Vetayadu Vilayadu.
Chimbu?
Oh, he has already done it, but then he would also be good in Ennai Noki Payum Tota.
Okay.
That
Okay.
that would be a nice changeover for him.
Okay. So when we comes to Malayalam, Dulquer Salman?
Oh, I want to see him in. Oh, this is hard. This is hard.
It's
okay, probably in Varnamairam again.
Yeah, we are flipping with the two movies, but different characters, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, no, in the three characters are beautiful for me, but something is closing me with, you know, Samira Reddy is there. That is a beautiful character, but you know what Simran have done, no? I mean, that will suit you so beautifully. I'm telling you.
I love retro, so
retro. Maybe retro is connecting with me on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Prithviraj.
Oh, he would like. I love him as a cop in anything.
Okay.
So I would give again.
Okay.
Yeah. I would like to see him in a cop-related movie
Cop.
only, yeah.
Okay. So hopefully let all these things happen with all these, you know, actors. I'm just hoping or wishing you the best for all that.
Thank you.
I just wanted to check. I have seen a lot of BTS you're sharing in your social media now. So can you just tell me some incident or, you know, which is very memorable and which will never go from your head? You know?
Okay.
Is there something which happened like that in the
set, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there is, because it was my first time doing it. Like, if you see the climax, you'll know. I'm not sure if I can like reveal that part.
I think most of them would have watched it. Our audience must have watched it. But yeah, but whoever haven't watched it, okay, we are not doing any spoilers here.
So, in the end, there is a scene with me and Mammootty sir in the climax.
I know, you can tell me, I watched it.
So, yeah, before shooting that scene, I was shown how it has to be done. Like, how I will have to, I have to fight. So, how I'll have to fight and like what I have to do is something that the fight master was showing me. And to my surprise, I didn't expect like I'll have to do all that, because come on, it's like Mammootty sir, how can I fight him? How can I hit him? So the reaction video of that they have captured on the set.
Oh, okay.
Because when they were showing me that, I was going mad. Like, you know, there is no way I can do something like this. I can't shout, I can't scream, I can't hit somebody. So,
but this is your first fight or stunt you're doing, no?
Yes.
And it is with Mammootty. What else do you want?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I can retire.
Yeah, no, don't do that, don't do that. But yeah, it was a very, you know, I just didn't want to say it because, you know, it will be I just wanted to get it from you, by the way, that is the truth.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But yeah, but that experience, you know, what did Gautham sir, did he give something, okay, you are going to do this stunt or you're going to do the fight with Mammootty? Did anyone was pressuring you or you were pressuring yourself?
I was pressuring myself, I think, because they were giving me pointers as to how you'll have to approach a stunt scene. So usually you can't just go fight.
Yeah.
You will have to scream and like get yourself prepared, make faces like you're screaming
and go and stuff.
and go. And but the hardest part was like the scream, because everybody were telling me, you scream and go at him. Like, voice is not coming, my voice isn't coming. Like, this is how I would fight. Without screaming. Yeah, that was the hardest part. That
Did
many
Mammootty
people
sir
kept
said anything while that was happening? He said-
Actually, yeah. When I was like trying to hit him, I was going extremely slow, hoping that they'd really put it fast when they're editing.
Okay.
But then sir was like, no, it won't come well. You have to hit me.
So when you saw it in the dubbing, no, that will be the first time when you are seeing it in a.
Yeah.
So what did you? Oh God, how did I even pull it off? That was the expression, or
No, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I could have done better. Like I could have like
that is
not
an always
done
actor
something.
thing. You know, you will never be satisfied with what you do.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I have to do next time. I have to do like that.
Yeah, definitely I could have
If
done
I
something
could have
better.
gone back, I would have done this or
Yeah.
that. No.
Yeah,
That same thing will be there.
Should have screamed better. I should have acted as if I'm actually hitting him. or
You're
something like that.
dancing, your stunt you're doing,
Yeah.
being a bold character also, being something in that murder mystery something. I'm not saying anything mystery something. She's very big part of that also. So it's a big, it's an overall. She's there everywhere.
So that's why I told you I can retire. Like all my bucket lists have been ticked off.
with Gautham Vasudev Menon and
and
Mammootty.
Mammootty sir. So
That is the best thing, no?
Yeah.
So she have just touched everywhere in this movie, okay? So hopefully next time also you'll be doing much more things which there is in
yeah,
your
my
bucket list.
now my expectations are extremely high. Like unless I get a stunt and a dance and like something huge and mysterious,
Yeah.
it's
There
hard.
is a dialogue where Mamuka says to Gokul, I guess that ഇത് ആപ്പൂപ്പ ഡാൻസ് ഒന്നല്ല ഇത് ഭരതനാട്യമാണ് you can't beat that. You see her dance and all, then you will know what it is actually. So that that in the teaser, the trailer they have, and then in the movie also, it all comes together into a a very good collage, and it was very beautiful actually.
Thank you.
So yeah, anyways, we'll be doing more movies, I guess, in Malayalam, but there is another movies which is coming up. I'm not saying anything. Off camera we will talk about it. But yeah, all the best for all your projects which is coming up, and you can't go from Malayalam, you have to do Malayalam movies. I hope there will be a lot of Malayalam movies which
Hope
is going
this
to
gets
come.
heard by all the directors of Malayalam industry.
Yeah, definitely they will hear it. No, they will hear. Everyone will hear. So, anyways, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And I think you enjoyed the conversation.
Of course. Like
Anyways,
great questions. I should have been more prepared.
It's okay.
But
It's okay. I'll never ask anyone to be prepared because I want this, person to person raw answers.
Okay.
Anyways, I enjoyed talking to you because I got to know you. We just had call conversations in person.
Yeah.
It was fun actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
And I hope next movie, Malayalam or any other big languages, maybe I'll be sitting with her and doing the interviews. Anyways, thank you so much, Sushmitha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.